Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again for PRA Network. This is going to be season 14, week 7, or week 2 of the playoffs. This time, ladies and gentlemen, going to be Gold Series, the best of the best. I am your host, Bumskag, and I am joined with my, as always, co-host, not only a legend in his own right, a damn good friend of mine, Oscar. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. How you doing tonight, Bum?
Good. I also want our listeners and our watchers on the stream to know we have a special guest in the booth. Oscar, do you know who it is?
Yo!
There he is.
What it is?
It's Grandpa. Grandpa has joined us in the booth to help us commentate for this 60-lap race for gold. Thank you, Grandpa, for joining up. This is great.
Thanks for having me.
Guess what? You know what? Oscar brought all the popcorn for all of us. I guarantee it, but he brought that damn Coca-Cola, and I ain't drinking it.
Oh,
That's all you get.
That's all I get.
fired.
All right. Fired. Get out of here. All right.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 60-lap race at Midwest main circuit reverse. This is the Gold Series drivers. These guys are no joke. If you
Yep,
don't
ready up,
know,
bud.
oh, do I really?
Sorry. Yep.
It's amazing how fast we can race with Bumskag ready stuff. So, just like Silver Series, we went through the track and everything with you guys. Now, Oscar, we need to make a bet on this. I'm going to let you put the dollar amount on it, but W is off the table.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I don't think we were on the stream, but I thought we said we were going to go just 50,000.
All right, 50 grand is enough. All right, who you got?
Well, I got Zuri's.
Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a bitch. You know what? All right, I'm going to take these curds. These curds for 50,000 chips. All right. Grandpa, who you got?
I'm going to go with Spider Monkey.
All right, Grandpa, if you lose, it's 100,000 chips to both of us.
Oh, man.
All right, so we got Oscar, who has picked his favorite racer in Gold Series. I have picked these curds. Grandpa has picked the spider himself. Spider Monkey. Spider Monkey. Spider Monkey.
P.U.
P.U. All right. So as you all know, what is W doing? Is he not racing?
No, rumor has it that he wanted to start last for this and to race like his dad's friend and pass everybody as clean as possible, go from the back to the front.
Oh.
So it's kind of in his honor of his dad's buddy.
Now, I had made a mistake, Grandpa. His dad's buddy is injured gravely. Or I don't know. I must have misread something.
I was under the impression that he did not pass away, that he is just really hurt badly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is very, very, very brave and very, very manly of W to do so. As we all know, he has got the speed to do it. Oh, my Lord. Let's look at some times here. His Frylock's all over the track.
And so is Diehard.
I want it noted that Oscar's got some insider information because Zuri's just put up the fastest lap with a 40.357. Where are you getting this information, Oscar?
Well, the beginning of the season, Zuri says this season was just going to be fun. As we all know from last season, he was a serious force to be reckoned with, him and W's battles. I kind of threatened him. I said I need to see a podium out of him today. So that's what we're going for.
Oh, wow.
I did say if he did not get a podium in this race, he would be waving the bronze flag next season.
D-High says, what's
a lot
up?
Of pressure.
D-High says, what's up, Graham Oscar Bum?
What up, D-Highs? What
up,
Dizzy?
I'll tell you what I want, what I really want.
Dizzy.
It's a party up in here tonight, boys.
That's right.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, it's 60 laps.
Well, it's always good when Graham's around.
Oh, for those of you who don't know Grandpa, this guy's he's been around a hot minute. Other than D. Westberg, probably the second nicest guy in Wreckfest for sure. For sure.
Well, that was a gut punch, Bomb. Thank you.
That was a gut punch. Well, I can't. I mean, you like Coke, man. What can I say?
Oh no!
All right, so far, Zuri's has the fastest lap. Everybody is in the 40s. Let's point out that W is in the 5.6s.
Oh yeah,
even though he DNF'd.
I also want to give a shout out to Squeller. I'm glad to see that he's back and racing.
Oh,
and he's got a
MG.
good time too.
His first week back. Yep.
And Tyhard puts up the fourth fastest lap. That's nice to see Tyhard up there. Spider Monkey in third. Nice. That's Grandpa's man, right there.
Yes, sir. I think Spider's a good contender. He's putting up good lap times in practice, but I think the guy to really watch for is going to be Dees. Zuri's is good too, but Dees he's been putting down faster lap times than W, and he's going to be a contender.
What has happened with this guy, Grandpa? I mean, last year in bronze, and now this year in gold, it's just, man, it's like night and day with this guy's lap times. He has, I don't know if he just sits on the game 24/7 or what, but he's stepped it up.
He has definitely put his time in practicing, that's for sure. But I think the biggest thing for him is the confidence, right? Like when you get to compete with some of the best, and you're actually up there with them, that kind of gives you that boost of confidence. That, like, hey, I can actually do this, and then all of a sudden you see faster lap times. W is starting to see that, and you can hear it in his voice a little bit. It's like, oh, all right, I really got to be careful about who I'm racing with.
Well, I don't know if you've been watching the streams, Grandpa, but Master Schwartz might make a comeback next year.
I see that. That needs to happen.
That needs to happen. Yeah,
it does need to happen.
Yeah, it needs to happen. I know he dominated for a while there, and want to take a little break from the competition side of things. But Schwartz, man, it'd be great to see you back. And in this Gold Series, I think the last thing he did was Global. And there wasn't a lot of people in it, so to see him back in the Gold Series with all these guys, that would be pretty amazing.
That would be so amazing, so spectacular. Let's see, what are they doing here? Oh, Jesus, I have to ready up again. Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not wired anymore.
It's not wired. Poor Wired. We make fun of him every week for not readying up, and here I am, the one messing it up today.
He loves it.
I know he does.
Oh, yeah.
I know he does. All right, who are we going to sit on here? We got Zuri Spider. You know what? I'm going to go on one of my favorite drivers. Not the favorite driver, but one of my favorite drivers in Tyhard in fourth. Oh, surprise, surprise, newsflash. Frylock qualified eighth.
Yeah, I was practicing with him last night for a little bit, and he mentioned that he had zero time to practice. So he did maybe like 10 or 15 laps last night, had to jump off. So he's lacking practice, but don't count him out too. With 60 laps, it gives him plenty of time to
you would
figure
never
it out.
count out Frylock, ever.
Never count the old Fry guy out.
And if Tyhard watches the stream later, he needs to know he is not slow.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he qualified fourth. In gold. I mean, come on, buddy.
And the green flag has dropped. Green flag has dropped. We're off as I'm looking on Tyhard.
And Dees and Zuri's already get tangled up.
Oh,
Dees is
no.
way outside.
Oh, and Dees is going to get spun around.
Yeah. He saves it. They all save it.
Oh, my goodness. What a turn of events for Dees Kurtz and Zuri's right off the start. That's going to put Tyhard in second place.
Right.
The good old Tyhard's in second place.
I guarantee going into this race, he never thought that he'd be in the top three, let alone be in second place.
Oh,
he's been pretty bumming about this track and his performance, and it's good to see him up there and holding his own.
That is, yeah, indeed. I almost said it, Oscar. I
yes, you did.
Indeed.
Indeed. So I'm on with W, who is currently in sixth. He took full advantage of that little wreck off the start and gained a couple spots back right away. I see Zuri's and Squeller up there battling it out side by side.
I will say with the 1 and 2 position of Spider Monkey and Ty, both of those drivers are very hard to pass. So it's not going to be easy. Oh, and Zuri's hits almost. Oh, and he hits the rock. He hits Zuri's
rock. Did he hit the rock? Are you serious?
He hit Oscar Tree and Zuri's rock.
Oh my goodness! Oscar Tree and Zuri's rock strike again.
I'm already on my way to the bank, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Well, don't. It's already on your way to the bank. You got like $4.5 million, bud. You don't have to worry about it.
Right.
He's probably very thankful that this is not realistic damage because he'd be in trouble already.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And you know, speaking of realistic, Grandpa, I'm surprised nobody lost a wheel in the silver race. That was.
Yeah, it was impressive. I was surprised myself. I figured, you know, with that Zuri's rock and a couple of the little areas on the track that, you know, someone would have had some major damage with that wheel be flying.
Man, I got to give you props for running that car past the finish line. Yep. Holy cow.
Big shout out to Graham.
Being I was in the playoffs, I didn't feel like it'd be fair to quit and take a position away from someone that, you know, would have been there and completed it. So I've kind of felt like for those that was really trying hard that I couldn't give up, you know, and do it wrong.
Right.
So
I'm on the Spider looking backwards, and there's quite a gap between second and third. I mean, that's W back there, but he's not catching up very quick.
Well, let's get some lap times here real quick. Oh, wow. W with a 40.397. No surprise. Which is 0.5 faster than Spider's current fast lap. And Tyhard's running a faster lap than Spider at the moment. So I am going to get... well, no, I'm not. I'm going to stay here with... I'm on Slaraxu. Got right nice little battle here. He's got 3 in front of him and 2 behind him.
A lot of pressure from Missouri is to see if he can hit his marks and not feel the pressure.
Yeah, it's once you screw up, I mean, it can rattle a guy. You know, as we saw in... Yep, he hits the inside line.
Yeah. Just like that with Zuri's.
We saw in Bronze Series, Grandpa and Oscar with Brad Perk. I think it was second stage it was second stage before the third stage where he had a little lapse for about 6 laps where he made one mistake and it rattled him and allowed D-Highs to run right up next to him. But then after that, he recollected himself and did what he had to do.
It doesn't take much. One mistake can make you feel like, oh, I'm going to do that again, you know, the next corner or whatever, and you get thinking, you know, you're losing your focus, right? Like you're paying attention to the things that you shouldn't be. So if you can regather your focus and hit your line, sometimes it just comes right back.
And W has made his way up into second place after 8 laps from starting in last. Oh my God! Oh
he's not messing around.
He just went right by Ty Hard. Ty did make a mistake though. Ruthless says Kurds or Spider for the win. I don't know, Ruthless. We got W breathing down there next now.
Yeah, and D's Kurds, what a phenomenal improvement out of that guy from last season to all the way to this season.
Right.
Just impressive. There's no other ways around it.
For those of you watching, I know I didn't run through the championship standings yet. I'm going to wait till the first stage break so we can get the action in here and we don't miss anything. During the first stage break, which will be at lap 20, I'll go through the championship standings, which I forgot to do. Bad host.
Well, we had a very special guest join us. We got distracted.
I know.
My bad. I'm already off to a bad start. Look at me go.
You see, Ruthless Mama says W wins so damn much, somebody else needs to win. There for a moment. Oh, go ahead, Oscar.
I was going to say, W is after his 8th win, which is his dad's number, I believe, on his dad's race. His dad actually races cars.
Awesome.
He's number 8. That's what that whole focus for W was to win 8 races.
Wow, that's pretty
and this
special.
If he wins this one, that's 8.
You can hate the kid all you want. Yeah, you can hate him all you want because he's fast as hell, but that's some cool stuff right there.
Yep.
Well, I almost let another one slip.
I'll just get it out of the way.
You got it. You got it.
I did. I got the S and part of the H out. Mamba.
Oh, no. Yeah. Now he feels bad.
Oh, you know who we haven't heard from yet is Sacro. Sacro always chimes in during the gold race.
He might be upset. He might have watched a little bit of that silver stream and realized that I picked him for the win.
Saying he usually chimes in to yell at you, Oscar.
Yep. I'm going to send him a plaque. I'm just going to say Oscar's pick, Sacro.
That's right. That's correct.
I'm going to chime in.
Boo.
Yeah.
Sacro says boo.
I'm watching Wired and Squeller have a nice little battle here. The Canadian brothers.
I'm on with W, watching how he's running the lines with Spider Monkey. Spider Monkey's being very smooth. But I am noticing that Zuri's is back up into 5th.
Yeah, and he's gotten past Frylock.
And Deeskurz is now running the hottest lap with a 193, 40.193.
Jeez.
193.
Wow. Can they get into the 39? Both of you be quiet. I stopped myself. I cut that off at the F and the U.
Well, I also want to give a shout out. Look at Ty, right? Like, he's in 3rd. He's holding his own. He's in between 2 super fast guys right now, and he's not intimidated. Like, those guys aren't pulling away. I mean, he got a little bit of a gap. He's hitting his marks. He's figuring out what they're doing. And the next segment here is going to be good for him. I can tell.
Yeah, he's and Grandpa, you make a great point because he's by himself, which means he can hot lap. He has no worries, and I think what you said is really important because once you get that the rammer has a very I'm sorry. Once the rammer gets behind you, it's got a very, very loud sound, and it can be very intimidating to hear that car constantly behind you on your rear end.
There's a caution.
Is there a caution?
There is.
I didn't want to interrupt you earlier, Bum, but I think I can W and Spider Monkey were actually side by side with W. He was going to take the next corner, but he hit the inside too hard, and he lost speed. But he had his hood in front of Spider.
I think this caution brought to you courtesy of Frylock.
That's what I'm thinking. I think Frylock was up to 7th at one point.
Oh, and Squeller just rear-ended
and see if he's got any damage. Oh, he's catching up. Yeah, so he was him.
All right, so we got W's worked his way up from last to, well, it would be 2nd because Spider Monkey's on the inside, which puts Spider in the 2nd position. Ty Hard in a great spot on the inside. That's where you want to be. And my guy Deeskurz on the outside. So
Frylock is all over Wired's bumper. I'm wondering if something happened with those two for the caution.
Well, I'm looking at Frylock's ping, and it's up there. It's up there. 133 at top 141. Green flag drops.
Up to Oh, 177 there. So he might be struggling a little bit with the ping.
Yep. Everybody takes that corner nice and clean as they're too wide over the jump. Man, I'll tell you, if those tires were there, going too wide is not a good idea.
No, and Spider takes a pretty early lead, but I think W's just going to kind of wait, let this thin out a little bit, and then he'll start working his way back up again.
Oh, yeah. For show.
Deeskurz not going to make it easy on him, no.
No.
Frylock's dealing with the Canadian blockade.
He's lost 2 spots now. W's lost 2 spots on the outside.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he got pinched out by Zuri's, and then following him up was Deeskurz, pinched him out even further. And Ty Hard's going to start feeling it now, Grandpa. We got 3 laps for the first stage break, and he's feeling it for sure. He got 3 cars.
Yeah, it's going to show him where he stands right now. Is his line good? Can he handle it with a car on the side or right behind him? He's learning quite a bit as we speak.
Watch Zuri's and Deeskurz go at it side by side. Look at these guys. Zuri's, I think, lets out of that one a little bit.
Yeah, he saw Deeskurz hit that corner inside too much and bounce out. I'm not sure if Ty feels pressure. He's very good at blocking you. I don't think he gets intimidated too easy. I think he's comfortable where he's at, and he'll hold his line. We all know that.
I just want it noted. Zuri's wants to come down to bronze or silver. That's BS.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That's BS.
If he's coming to silver, I'm going to bronze.
Yeah. We'll take you in bronze, Grandpa, but we won't take Zuri's too fast. Too fast. All right, so where are we
I think
at?
after this season is over, I'm going to challenge Zuri's to a 1v1, but I'm going to pick the car.
And he's got to use the honeypot.
Oh, no, we'll pick the same car, but I know he's not going to like it.
Oh, look at Tyhard giving it to Spider. He's right on his rear end. He's been on his rear end for a lap and a half now. Legit, right? Oh, and Tyhard's running a 44.98. Wow, Ty is increasing in speed. We are going to cross the start-finish line for lap 19. One more lap to go for the first stage break. Stage breaks are going to be every 20 laps. That's going to give these guys a chance to settle down, collect themselves for one mandatory caution at lap 20 and lap 40. The first place, second place, and third place cars will receive 3, 2, and 1 points accordingly for the playoff championship standings. So we are kind of come up to the stage break, and we've got Spider, Tyhard, and D's Kurds. I think it's going to stay that way.
Yeah, I think that last lap they all kind of settled, and all right, let's focus on the next segment here.
Yep. So 20 more laps to go before the next stage break. They're going to take one caution lap, mandatory here, reline up, tell each other
Take
good
a breath,
job.
stretch your fingers. Yep.
Or,
I don't think they're telling each other good job.
Yeah, or go F yourself.
Yeah, we know all these people.
Yeah, right.
Frylock and Squiller are giving each other love taps.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that one on wired because Frylock is really nice. He wouldn't do that.
Oh, Frylock, yeah. I don't know why Frylock didn't get the nicest guy in Wreckfest plaque.
Right?
All right, I am going to sit on... Where's W at? There he goes. I'm going to sit on W for this restart. Grandpa, you take us to the green? Oh, I'm sorry. Championship standings. I messed up. Oh, take us to the green. I'll do it after that.
Gotcha.
Yep. Do it at lap 40.
Coming around the last corner here. Everybody's lined up. Everybody's super tight. See how turn one goes. Green, green, green. Here we go.
All right. All right, so they're 3 wide going down the straightaway. 3 wide, 2 deep. You guys better watch it. And Tyhard is taking the lead. Look at that. They're 4 wide on the back straightaway here.
Yeah, Spider didn't have the best of luck going into turn one.
He did not. Look at that. Congratulations, Tyhard. You've got yourself... Oh, it's Zuri's!
Zuri's around.
Oh, he just gets spun around. And we talked about this on Monday, Colt Chevy and I. This car is weird. If you hit this car mid to rear, it spins you around weird. It's like got this weird hitbox on it. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
Spun around up there. Oh, Frylock.
Was it Frylock?
Frylock got in with Sloraxo. I don't know how you say his name. Sloraxo.
So it's SL. Sloraxu.
Yeah.
Sloraxu.
Yeah, they got tangled up going into turn one, and with these rammers, once you get connected, it's almost impossible to come apart.
Yeah. Get out of here with your tongue, Oscar.
Like, what?
We can't say it, but you said it perfectly. Sloraxu. There you go. Yeah.
Sloraxu.
Yeah.
Well, I have a lisp, so it comes out right.
Look at Tyhard go, man. These guys are starting to single file out. Ty did not want to see that. He wants these guys racing and bumping so he can run away. And D's Kurds is... Oh, with that, if D's Kurds is running consistent, he's going to run Tyhard down in no time.
Well, he's got W behind him putting the pressure on, and W is going to not waste any time trying to get around D's, even though they're chasing down Ty.
Right.
If they can battle it out, Ty maybe get a little bit of a gap before they settle it out. That would make his life a lot more comfortable.
Absolutely. Indeed.
Oh, Frylock has quit. His ping must have been just way out of control.
Yeah. And when your ping's bad, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do.
In the chat, Ruthless says, sucks that it's the end of the season. Don't worry about it. There's another one coming.
Yep.
Season 15 will be here before you know it.
Yeah, don't worry, Ruthless. You'll be racing gold with these guys next year.
Yep. 100%.
Shout out to Brad and Beast Bragg, too, for the championship this year.
Oh,
the bronze and silver.
Beast Bragg. Oh, no, and Tyhard makes a mistake. He's going to lose 2 spots to that mistake.
Yeah, I call that the mystery corner because you never know what's going to happen with that bump.
Yeah, for real. That's the truth, man. In the other direction, turn 1 in this direction is the mystery corner. And W's going to start putting the pressure on D-Skirts now, I feel.
Ty is pushing him, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. W said, I've had enough. I need to be up there where I'm used to.
Oh. Ty landed on W's bumper there.
Tyhard, I think this is where Tyhard can really excel following W. He gets into that follow mode, he can start improving his lap times. Doing pretty well. If he takes his corners right, instead of sliding out real wide, that'd be great.
Now, D's has been putting down the fastest times between the two, but W's been calling him out saying, hey, can you do that every lap or just one lap? So we're going to see, how does D handle pressure, and can he run the good laps with W right behind him?
So while these two gentlemen are battling this out, as promised, I am going to go through the championship standings real fast. In first place, I think I can W, absolutely no doubt about that. 10 points ahead of D's Kurds, 12 points ahead of Frylock, 22 points ahead of Colt Chevy, and 28 points ahead of Slaraksu. Colt Chevy was unable to make it tonight. Shame. That is sad.
MIA again.
MIA again. Yeah, go figure. Colt Chevy's missing again.
Yes, he will definitely have to pay for that.
Yeah.
He's done this to us again.
And you know what? He missed out on racing with his friends for a supper, for a dinner. Yeah.
With a stranger.
That's right. That's what we all mean to him.
Yep.
And then there is a best of the rest going on. And this is where it gets interesting. Because Zuri's is in first place with the best of the rest. Tyhard's in second place with the best of the rest. Average finish for Zuri's is 5.5. Average finish for Tyhard is 6th. So Tyhard can take the best of the rest tonight with a very good showing.
Well, that would be a massive boost for him.
Yeah,
prove to him that he deserves to be where he's at.
Yep.
Because he's not listening to us.
Look at the gap that he has on 4th place. I mean, those guys are kind of battling a little bit back there, but Ty is keeping up with these two, and that's really impressive.
Yeah, it's, Grandpa, I think that I call it follow mode, and I think D's Kurds is in defensive mode right now, big time.
Absolutely.
So when you're in follow mode, you get to race a better line than the guy in front of you. You get to pick apart his line and take the better lines whenever he makes a mistake. And that's part of the learning process on getting faster. And there are some drivers who do it really, really well. Some drivers who do not do it well at all. I think Tyhard does it pretty damn good.
Yeah, he does. He's learning.
Yeah, he's definitely improved even this season. He was improving last season. He's improving this season. He just keeps getting better.
Well, I'll tell you, a guy was in silver last year, Ty was, and now he's up here in gold running with the best of the best. And, honestly, I don't know about you guys, but if I was in gold and I'm finishing 6th or 7th in the race, I am not complaining one dang bit. I mean, not one bit. That is an accomplishment. That is a good accomplishment.
So as Sacro pointed out, we now have the two spoiler fans racing each other with the two ugliest wings you can put on a car.
Look at.
I like how they're twins. Look at them. They're the same paint scheme.
Twinning.
It's like when you call each other, like, what are you wearing for work today?
Right.
It's like when you call each other standing right next to each other, wearing the same clothes.
Exactly.
Right. And look at D's Kurds drive the defensive line. Look at that. And W's doing a very, very good job of not hitting his rear end, spinning him out, or anything like that.
Do you think W's playing games with D's right now, like just kind of riding it out, waiting to see what's going to happen?
Now, what do
you think
Oscar?
He's really giving it, his 100%, knowing that there's another stage break?
Yeah, there is another stage break. I don't think he's giving it 100%. W is just, well, I've said it before, he's not untouchable, but he's just so fast and so smooth at what he's doing. He knows he's got a lot of laps left. He said this was going to be his cleanest race possible in honor of his dad's buddy. So I don't think he's going to push the issue too much. I think he's just going to wait for maybe a little mistake, and he's going to do it. Oh, I see. Who is that? Wired.
Oh, no.
Looks like he was fishtailing around a little bit.
Yeah, Ty just jumped the last corner. Lost some ground there.
I'm going to answer your question, Grandpa. I don't think he's playing with these Kurds. I think he really is trying. Just like Oscar said, he wants to run the cleanest race possible. And as I'm looking at his split times between laps, he's slower. He's way slower. He's up in silver times right now, the 40.7 on the last lap. So I don't think, he's trying to run clean, but then again, you can only run as fast as the guy in front of you for so long. It just depends on how clean you want to be. As we saw in the silver race, B. Sprague and Mamba had a little send-off contest into turn 1 for the last 5 laps or so. W isn't going to do that. And I still don't think he's playing. I think he's racing hard, but he's trying not to be dirty or you know what I'm saying, Grandpa?
Yeah, not that he's even dirty. He's just doesn't want to touch him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just waiting for a mistake from D's, right? Like to make an easy pass instead of
Squeller, save it. Squeller got a little wonky.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, if W sits back here long enough, the only thing D's Kurds hears in his earpiece right now is rah, rah,
yeah.
That motor, that relentless rammer rev up, just relentless right in your earpiece, and it could be very annoying. It could be a problem, if it continues.
Very distracted, that's for sure.
Right, and it could change your line. It could, it could piss a guy off or whatever. D West, I'm home. Let's restart. Yeah, we'll get right on that. D West, 40 laps in.
Wired hits the Oscar tree. I was just going to point out that Squeller, he hasn't raced at all this season, has he? Maybe one race?
None. But I don't think.
Yeah, I didn't think he raced any. He is at a 40.681. I mean, really?
Yeah, you right. You are right. You got to be that good. Squeller is good.
Oh yeah,
Squeller.
I think he only practiced today, so he's phenomenal. Just a solid driver.
Yeah.
We got some new guys. Oscar, that's the second new name I've seen at the bottom. Hello, Jeremy Powers. Yeah.
Well, hello, Jeremy Powers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, welcome to the stream.
Absolutely. We love, indeed. We love it. I'm going to
feel like I'm getting you flustered.
No, I'm going to, a little bit,
It happens.
I'll tell you what, we got the story behind the absolutely and the indeed is if you go back and watch all of the streams last year and the year before in PRA, the most used word in every stream is absolutely. Okay, Jeremy's from GTA. All right, bud. Heck yeah. Welcome to the stream.
Very nice.
Yes,
welcome
sir.
aboard. I want to point out I am really super impressed with Ty Hard. I mean, what a job here.
Yeah, he's feeling good, right? He's hit that 4. I know when we practiced together, he was barely hitting a 7 at one point and kind of getting to the point he wanted to just give up and be over with this track. But seeing hit that 4, he's got to be feeling good about his race today.
Oh, heck. Oh, and W finally gets past.
He does it. Shot past these Kurds.
D's was a little wide on the Oscar's tree turn, and W took that on the inside and said, I'm passing. So now D's Kurds is going to have the opportunity to play chase mode here and pick apart W's line, see if he can capitalize on a mistake from W. Yep.
One more lap till the next stage, the last stage.
Yes, that's right.
I was just thinking if W got out front, if he was going to be able to increase that lap time or steal the lap time from Kurds. But a 1:93, that's going to be hard to beat.
W put up a 1:1 something, if I remember right, earlier today. So W is going to take the second stage and garner himself 3 points.
Nice.
And just to point out, Zuri's is back up into fourth.
Uh-oh. Well, my guys.
So they're going to be slowing for the second caution.
Oscar, I do have a question for you. What do you think about this stage racing? Do you think there should be this stage racing, or it should have been 60 straight laps?
For 60 laps, I think maybe one stage break would be all right. I don't necessarily think that the gold guys need it, not really even the silver. The bronze, I can kind of see it, but pretty much everybody in bronze now is a veteran. We didn't really have, I think we had one or two new ones. Now, on the shorter races, like in the regular series, when they're, 15 laps or 20 laps, I don't think there's any reason to have a stage break. But maybe in the 60 laps, I don't understand, well, it's not that I don't need to understand it. I didn't think we needed two. I think one would have been sufficient if they were going to do that.
At the 30 lap mark?
Yeah, if the Road Slayer season, so what was that, 2 seasons ago? Which was my first season, we had stage breaks in bronze, and I really benefited from that, but I'd never raced in a league before. So I was still learning how it all worked and stuff like that. And this last season, in the Rammer, there was no stage breaks except for this race. And I didn't see really any need for it. Everybody was pretty competitive throughout the whole thing.
Look at Ty Hard go. This is the second restart that he has really jumped himself out front.
Him and Zuri, they really bullied their way up to the front here, and they had
did.
to, right?
Yeah, and D's Kurds is on the bad end of that.
Too. Up there with Zuri's. He's holding his own, too.
It just amazes me how close these guys get to that start-finish pole without hitting
I
it.
was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Like,
oh
D's,
my word,
geez.
yeah. D's is going to have to... I'm sorry, go ahead, Oscar.
Well, I was just going to say, I watched Squeller for 3 or 4 laps, and he gets close enough that I think the paint is getting scraped off his car, but he doesn't spin. I don't know how they do it so close.
At least it knocks the mirror off his car.
Right.
Okay, so D's Kurz has found a way to get around the pack here, and he can start running his laps once again. Ty Hard and W up there. Ty Hard, what do we got for time? 40.495. So Ty Hard is obviously slower than W, Zuri's, and D's Kurz. And this is what D's just telling Ty, hey, stay up there, buddy. Stay up there and slow these guys down. I can get back up to the front. I'm watching W try to pick a way around. Look at W try to pick a way around Ty.
Yeah, Ty is nearly impossible to pass if he doesn't want you to pass. He's much like Bumskeg.
I don't know, I'm not that hard to pass.
Oh, Zuri's on the outside. Oh, backed off a little bit.
Well, yeah, he went into that. He was coming into that pole sideways almost.
Man, this is great racing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm on with D's Kurz, just watching this top 4 battle here as Zuri's and W are doing reminiscence of last year.
Look at Zuri's with that pass on the outside going into that corner. Like, I mean, that's impressive against W.
Very.
And you know that W wants this race, right? Like, it's number 8.
Mm-hmm.
He's racing for a reason. He's not going to just let these guys take it.
Come on, D's Kurz. Oh, and Zuri's is a little outside. Dees is going to spin
W
around.
No.
So it looks like W got a little sideways. Deeskirch cut that corner down and got his rear end just enough.
Yeah, W got into Zuri's.
Dees did slam the brakes to stop that and then drove off. So that is an unfortunate accident. Of course, these guys do not do that on purpose with each other.
No. And that would be one tally. Well, or just tap three. That would be one tally so far, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
With W going around. Because there was contact, so.
Right. And on a road course, it's one car can cause a tally.
Oh, yep, you're right. That's right.
Zuri's is taking Ty-Hard for the lead.
Well, I'm going to have to get up there with Zuri's. I was kind of hanging out in the back. Give these guys a little shout out. Wire did get around Sloraksu. Let's see what they're... Yeah, nobody's really even getting close to Deeskirch's time.
Yeah, but
W is obviously the closest, but...
Yeah, but he's going to have to do this consistently. And his last lap was a 40.6. That is a 40.684, which is about a half, 5/10 slower, half a second slower. He needs to get around Ty-Hard cleanly, and he does. All right, so this is 50,000 on the line, Oscar.
Right, I'm so excited.
W is struggling back here with these three guys, Spider, Wired, and Squeller. His last lap was a 40.9. And that's a big gap between the guys up front and him.
Yes.
He's gonna have to get by these guys to have a chance.
Dees is sending it in really hard to try to get... Oh, there's a caution.
Ooh.
Oh, Sloraksu's in the back.
Okay, this is going to shake things up.
I don't see any damage.
That just saved Spider. Spider and Wired were like into each other going into turn one, and they would have lost a ton of ground.
I saw that. Pack. W was going to get a twofer out of it.
Yeah, W's bumming.
Yeah, he is.
He needed those top three guys to come back to him like it is right here, but now he's still got to get by Spider and Wire, and that's going to be a challenge.
I got a feel for Deeskirch here. I think he's gotten the inside on maybe one restart. He's been stuck on the outside for all these restarts, and that's a bad spot.
Ty's in the prime
in
spot.
The chat. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Ty's inside. That's what he wants.
Yeah, I was going to say, Sacro in the chat said that Dees probably feels bad about spinning W. I don't think he intentionally spun W, and I'm sure Dees does feel bad. That's not how you want the race to go. But it's part of racing. It's going to happen.
Wired's going to get shoved down. Look at Wired working his way back up to third.
Ow.
Oh, boy, we got a little contact, and Spider Monkey comes straight across the track. Wow, he shot across the track like a rocket.
That was like a domino effect.
Yes.
Are they redoing this?
It's going to be a restart. Yep, it's going to be a restart.
Yeah, it'll be a full restart. Good call. And Wired had a full restart in silver. So on the last race of the year, it's a very appropriate call.
Who's hosting the Gold Series here?
All I know is W's got the lobby. I don't know who the official is. It might be W.
I think the official is Wired.
Okay.
Because he mentioned it earlier in the Discord that he could be official. I told him no, but I have no authority, so.
Right. Okay, we're going to restack him and pack him. The green flag is dropped one more time. And we're going to sit on D's curves and see how they take this corner. Ty-Hard's going to try to shove it down. Not going to work. Oh, and Sloraksu gets out on the outside back there.
Sloraksu and Squeller got into it, but Sloraksu backed out of it.
Zuri's on the... Oh, Zuri's backs up the corner big time around turn one. Wow, I thought he was going to lose a position, but he had backed that corner up so well. D's putting it on.
Fourth.
D's is going to have the optimal position around this last corner before the straightaway.
I don't know how Ty and Spider saved it on that.
Oh, he's holding him out there. Oh,
yeah.
Jeez, I thought D's was holding him out there.
Oh, D's, watch it.
Oh, nice move, Zuri's.
Zuri's tapped him on the rear end. That's that rear end tap with this car.
Watch W on the inside here. That's what he wanted.
D's got tapped on the outside, cost him dearly. He was back into 4th.
Look how fast these guys come out of the corner. It's just impressive.
Ooh.
I think D's is rattled. I'm just going to say it now. I think D's Kurtz is rattled.
Yeah, he's making mistakes.
Every corner he's made a mistake on this last lap here. He's going to have to settle down if he wants to catch these guys. I don't need to catch anybody but Zuri's.
What a phenomenal job by... Oh, that's Graham's word, phenomenal. That's where I picked that up at.
Yes, it is.
That Ty is doing. I mean, he's been first and third. Just doing a great job.
Well, I'm gonna say it. Ty Hard has worked the restarts to his advantage every single time. He has played the restarts very smart, taken the inside line every restart and gained a position, and it's paid off. Paid good dividends this race.
W is putting a lot of pressure on Zuri's.
Yeah. Zuri's can't make a mistake. He has to hit these corners.
Boy, this is 2 seasons ago racing right here, isn't it?
Yep. This is last season. Yeah, last season, Oscar, with the Gremlin.
Oh, last season.
Yeah. Can W play Mr. Patient and take it on the last lap like Zuri's did to him?
I'm just so blown away that W just... There's no wiggling with him, right? Like, everything's smooth. Like, every corner is perfect. He turns it exactly the right amount, you know, and he hits his marks. I just don't know how you can be that solid every lap.
I like to attribute some of that, Grandpa, to muscle memory. I think...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. A lot of that's muscle memory. You do this, and you do it right, time in and time out. You don't even have to think about it. It just comes to you every single lap, every single corner.
Deeds is giving Ty a run for his money.
Okay,
he wants
so
that 3rd place back.
I am going to ask you the question, Mr. Grandpa. Is W playing with Zuri's with... We're down to 5 laps to go now. Caution cutoff, actually.
I think W knows he can get around Zuri's, but he might be trying to play it out to the point that, like, if it gets a little bit rough, like a little beating and banging, you know, he's going to want that on the last lap so that Zuri's can't repay the favor. And I'm not saying he's going to rough him up or be dirty or anything, but, you know, use a little bumper, a little side door action, you know.
Yep.
He might do that, or he might wait for Zuri's to make a mistake, like Dees did 2 laps ago in the 2nd stage.
Well, they are nose to tail, and they've been that way for 2 laps now.
And W has no pressure. Like, Ty is falling back, with Dees giving pressure to him, and they're having... Oh, Dees overdrove big time back there. Dees in the wall.
Oh, I'm sad.
Yeah, something must have happened with Wired. I'm on with Wired. I can't see anybody in front of him. So something must have happened. He's down to 67%, but no internals.
Yeah,
oh no,
he's frustrated. I can tell. Poor guy. He's been putting a lot of work into it too.
Yeah,
it's not how he wanted to end this race.
And W is, it's hard to say if he's is he starting to get the insides on the corners here. Starting to. He hasn't taken a full corner.
Well, I know a couple of times Zuri's can definitely see W's hood in his screen.
W had the optimal line around that corner, just below the center line. Is the fastest line on that corner for sure. Oh no, W, did he cut it too short?
Even when he makes a mistake, he doesn't lose a lot of ground. It's crazy.
Well, if you take that tree corner too short, you hit that bump and shoot you straight out. The only way to avoid it is to brake or slow down.
D-High said in the chat that D's Kurtz had a high ping earlier today, so maybe that
there
was
it is.
Who was?
I don't want to break you off, but there it is on lap 58. W is starting to put the pressure on.
We didn't have much time. He's going to have to do something here pretty soon.
Yeah. He had to let out.
He did the right thing.
Yeah, he did.
Pushed him out wide.
Absolutely.
Zuri's is good with that. He's going to be doing that these next 2 laps. Putting W in a tough spot. This win is momentum for the next season coming up, so you know both these guys want it.
Indeed it is.
Think about that.
All right. Lap 59 of 60. W, I don't want to say has fallen back, but he is not on the bumper like he was a few laps ago, like literally touching Zuri's bumper.
I think this last lap is going to be, W's just going to be a magnet.
He's going to send it. He's going to have to.
This is the only ooh, wired.
Oh, did not see the surprise car behind the rock.
No.
Surprise.
This is the only battle on the track right now, so you guys are aware.
Yep. Last lap of the race. Can W overtake Zuri's for the victory?
Oh, Zuri's makes a little bit of a mistake
there. Yes, he did. Oh, and W's going to look on the inside around this corner.
Yep.
And he's going to give him the tap. That tap's just to slow him down a little bit so he don't run away. That's all that is. There's the tap. He's going to push him. No, he did not push him out. Very, very respectable move by W there. And I don't...
Oh, wow.
Wow. What a race by Zuri's.
Bringing it home.
Zuri's is going to win the race. W in second. Holy cow. What a, dang, what is that, like the last 10 laps?
Wow.
Where did our Ty Hard finish? Ty Hard finishes in third. Oh, that is so awesome. Spider Monkey in fourth, and Squeller coming up from the back of the pack to round out your top 5. All right, so Oscar, you want to do the honors and get Zuri's up in here?
Hell yeah, I do.
Man, what a race.
Dang. That was something else, man. That was Zuri's bronze warm-up. Get out of here, Sacro.
Oh, you know what? I have to do it differently here.
Oscar, I'll let you take the first question since Zuri's is your favorite gold driver.
I got to remember how to... Oh, I know how. Never mind. Had to think for a second.
That doesn't change anything on the championship standings, but it solidifies the best of the rest for Zuri's. He is the best of the rest champion.
I got you, Oscar.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't find him.
You couldn't find Zuri's?
Nope.
All right, there he is.
Congratulations. I knew you had it in you. I knew it was going to happen. Thank you so much. You just made me a lot of money in chips.
Yeah.
That was quite the race, especially towards the end there with you and W. Like old times, right?
Yeah. Every time me and him race like that, it's always a good one. So I knew he wasn't gonna do anything dirty to take it from me. So that's always a good thing. But I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack, honestly.
Right. Now earlier in the race, you got tangled up a few times, and you were in last place a few times, work your way back up. And I know the stage brakes probably helped you a little bit. Any of that going through your head throughout the whole thing?
I knew that it was a long race, so when I got tangled up and went to the back, I knew that if I just ran consistent laps, that I would catch people, and then the stages would help. So that's basically what I was just thinking. I wanted to be at the front with 10 laps to go, and
you did that. Yep. Well, congratulations for me, especially. I mean, always fun to watch you in the lobbies. Great job, bud.
Thank you, guys.
Grandpa, you got anything for the race winner, Mr. Zuri's?
Absolutely. Zuri's, congratulations on your win, man. That was impressive work. And when you got up front there with W, he had a lot of pressure. I noticed with the last lap, it looked like you were more focused on where W could be trying to pass you. Were you intentionally trying to make sure that he couldn't get the easy move, like forcing him to the outside of every corner? Were you thinking about that for every lap?
Yeah. So on the last lap, when we got to the hairpin, I tried to take the hairpin to the far inside so he couldn't get underneath me. And then the right-hander, right before you get to Zuri's Rock, I hit the brakes on the inside a little so he couldn't get like a cut back on me or anything. So.
Yeah, it was very smart. I think it threw him off a little bit there because I think he planned on doing that from lap 58 on. And you did a hell of a job, putting down some good lap times to keep yourself up front, and very well deserved. W had a lot in the line, and he really wanted that win. So for you to pull that off, man, that was very impressive. Congrats.
Yep, thank you guys.
Mr. Zuris, congrats on your victory. I just want to say, Zuris hitting Zuri's rock is thank God that happened early, sir.
Right.
And the stage breaks definitely helped you out. I want to congratulate you on your victory. Grandpa stole my question, so I don't have anything to think about right now.
I do want to point out that I don't know if Wired hit the rock, so I think you might owe him a conversation on that. And Oscar is your biggest fan, so he's over here fangirling and loving every second of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I really wanted this win for Oscar because I know Oscar's been wanting me to do well, but I just haven't had enough time to, practice. But I made time to practice for this one.
Oscar
I do appreciate
like
that.
A little
it was
girl
fun to watch.
Here.
I was.
And who knows, maybe next year I'm in bronze with you, Oscar.
Oh, get out of here.
Right.
Get out of here, Zuris. All right. That's going to wrap it up for us. That was Zuris, the winner of the last race of the season in gold and all of PRA for that fact. I want to thank Oscar for a years full of enjoyment and laughs and fun in the booth. And I want to thank Grandpa for joining us tonight. That's so great, dude. You've always got words of wisdom and a great attitude towards PRA, and we love you, dude.
Dude, I love you guys as well, and I am very appreciative that you guys even give me an opportunity to be up there with you. Both you guys are phenomenal commentators. We all appreciate the hard work, especially, look at this week. You guys had to talk for like 4 hours with 360 lap races. It's incredible, and thank you guys. I'm always down to do this, so if you ever need a hand, I got your back.
Yes.
Well, I was going to say, I'm really hoping next season we can get you back in the booth because I missed you all season being in the booth. I always liked it when you were up there.
Hey, I'll take him in bronze, Oscar.
There you go.
Yeah, throw me in bronze and I'll do the commentating with you guys in silver and gold.
There you go. And before Bum kicks me out and locks the door, again, I want to thank B-Dog for putting all this together. He had a dream, and it's a lot of fun for all of us. He has put together a really good team to make all this stuff happen, and we all appreciate it, and we all love it. Bumskag, it's been just an absolute fun and honor to share the booth with you.
Indeed.
If I don't get invited back next season, I understand. But, man, what an honor to be a part of it. Graham, you have to be a commentator next season.
No, you guys got this hands down. I'm just a little sidekick here and to entertain you guys.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for us. From everybody in the booth, myself, Oscar, Grandpa, Colt Chevy, Captain Napkins, everybody that's been in the booth this year, we appreciate your viewership. We appreciate you following us. And that's going to do it for us this season. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes open for the start of the next season. And that's it, guys. That's going to do it for us. And we love you all. Peace out.
Good night, everybody.